Today I'm going to be showing you guys a brand new exploit. Well, not exactly brand new. It's been in the game for a while, so quite a lot of the very experienced players know about this, but some of them probably still don't know about this either. So today's exploit is going to be showing you guys how to pretty much get free divisions in Hearts of Iron 4. It doesn't have to be as Germany. You can do this as France, UK, United States, Spain if you want to, Soviet Union, pretty much any country in the game you can do this exploit with and gain thousands upon thousands. I think I did it as Germany. In a multiplayer game, was able to get 15,000 heavy tanks by 1938ish, and it was all Tiger tanks. And I also got, I think it was close to 20-something thousand medium tanks. This is incredibly broken and probably one of the most overpowered exploits I have ever seen in Hearts of Iron 4. So, first off, here's what it involves. First off, you have to know two things. One, unfortunately, you have to throw your country into a civil war. Second off, you need to know the name of the division that you get during the Civil War. Now, pretty much every country that can have a civil war that has a focus tree, including nationalist Spain, I believe France, I know United States, I know the UK, Soviets I'm not entirely sure about, I'm pretty sure they can though, but definitely Germany is one that I can guarantee has these along with the US. So, here's all you have to do. All you, as Germany at least, when you start the game, you need to start training 24 divisions. Delete 6 divisions and swap the 24 divisions to infantry division templates. With your first 5 army XP, add a single infantry battalion. Now, all that these guys can be doing the rest of the game is training to get you army XP. Now, you also need to go down army innovations. Again, this part is just for Germany. This is just what helps them the best because their focus tree gives them a lot of army XP. Go down Army Innovation, followed by Treaty with USSR, and Army Innovation 2. Now, these focuses here will give you a combined 30 Army XP, and also, with your first 150 political power, get Heinz Guderian or an Army Theorist if you're really any country and you want to do this to get even more XP. Go into your Recruit and Deploy tab and find a division that you really, is probably your best division. So that's our Panzer Division. Now, every time you get any amount of Army XP, you need to add another battalion of some really expensive equipment of whatever it is you want. Now, we want a mix of both heavy and medium tanks added to our stockpile. So now we're going to save this, and right before the Civil War actually fires, by a few weeks or a few months, or even before the focus, you need to know the name of the divisions you're going to get for free in the Civil War. Now, here's what you do. Go up here, rename the divisions. For Germany, this is Landstrom Regiment, or something, I don't know. Basically, once you've renamed it, then you can have the Civil War. Now, as you can see, this is an Iron Man mode. So, now that we've renamed our template over to this, when the Civil War fires, we're going to get a ton of these divisions. Boom. Okay, and now we're going to spark the Civil War. And now check out the border. We have tons of these templates, absolutely tons. So all we have to do is basically just hold shift, click unassign divisions, double click here. It gave us 24 of these divisions. Now this is what you do. You disband all the selected units, or something even better, swap them over to the infantry divisions. So that way you at least have something to fight with. Then you go back to your Recruit and Deploy tab. Now that they've been spawned in, you change the name to something just by adding a 2 in front of it. So this way, this template doesn't get deleted, and you get to keep the equipment. Now that we've swapped them all over to infantry divisions, how overpowered is it? We now have a stockpile. Actually, I need to let it play a day. We're probably going to lose the Civil War, but that's just because I'm speeding along here just to get the video shown. Okay, we have 10.8 thousand medium tanks with 6.7 thousand heavy tanks. So right there, just by doing that, you now have 16,000 German tanks compared to earlier where you had 0. So by doing that, each one of these templates got about 450 of these medium tanks and 280 of the heavy tanks. Now, if we had done all medium tanks, we would have far more. So guys, that is pretty much the exploit. It is, in my opinion, probably the most, absolutely the most overpowered exploit I have seen in Hearts of Iron 4 in quite some time. Now, like I said, this works for pretty much all countries in Hearts of Iron 4 that can have divisions spawn during the Civil War. The United States, I know for a fact, once they have a civil war through their focus tree, they're able to get a bunch of divisions. I can't remember the name of them, but I think it's like Freedom Leagues or something like that. But once they have a civil war, they can do the exact same thing. Once National Spain does the civil war, I know they get a couple templates. It is the exact same thing. So just add the templates, and it is overpowered beyond belief. Also, one other thing with this, sometimes as Germany, I will wait to fire off the civil war until like mid-1937 because of how overpowered this is, and just continuously gain XP like you saw me doing, to the point where I'll end up having enough army XP to literally be able to add all this. Now, all that together, here's a little trick I'm going to show you. That will be around how much army XP, just for like math's sake, I'm going to do this really quick so we can see. If we were to add all that, it would be around 120-ish. Well, actually, I think 100-ish army XP because the 25 for adding a new battalion. But anyway, guys, again, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and you guys are going to have fun with this exploit. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Stay awesome.